Welcome to this astrologically led yoga practice, guided by the energy of Gemini. Gemini is the sign of curiosity, communication, and perception. It's constantly thinking, processing, questioning, and taking in the world around it. Gemini energy is fast-paced and mentally active, but when our minds are always online, it's easy for our attention to become scattered and distraction to slip in. In this practice, we'll focus on the breath. The breath acts as an anchor into the present moment, and when we consciously connect to it, we can slow down the pace of our thoughts, create space within the mind, and clear out the mental chatter. Gemini rules the lungs, so we'll focus on creating space through the side body and chest to support fuller, deeper breaths and greater expansion of the breath. When you're ready, let's begin. If you'd like to listen to the playlist alongside this class, you can find it below. So go ahead and hit play and I'll meet you on your mat, down on your back in a constructive rest. And taking your time to find your way down onto the back, taking a bend into the knees and heel-toeing the feet out around mat distance apart. Allow the knees to knock in toward one another. Find a gentle tuck of chin towards chest, length through the back of the neck and spine. Maybe the arms come to lay alongside the body, or you might like to bring a hand to the belly or to the heart. Maybe the eyes draw to a close here. And as you arrive in your practice, notice any thoughts that might be flowing through the mind. Any stories, any plans. Notice any mental chatter that arises, that distracts you or pulls you out of this moment. And then gently, without any criticism or judgments, coming back to the here and now. And starting to invite in this awareness of the ear element. Notice the ear wrapping around your skin. Any breezes or the temperature of the space around you. Notice any sounds or vibrations that might be carried along that current of air, or any smells that follow it. Gemini rules our perception, the way that we absorb information and process the world around us. So see what information you can absorb from your external environment. And then start to flip that attention inwards. Starting to notice your breath flowing in through the nose and out through the nose. As you inhale, draw the air all the way down into the pit of the belly, feeling belly press in toward the hand or the space above you. And then on the exhale, feel belly soften and sink back towards the spine. Maybe the body grows a little heavier. As you inhale, the diaphragm expands down and out, creating more space for air to fill the lungs, to expand. And as you find your breath out, as the air moves out through the nose, the diaphragm softens back up in toward the rib cage. Each inhale has this idea of fullness, of lightness, taking up space. See if you can elongate your breath, slightly lengthening your inhales, maybe drawing the breath in a little further, And then slow down the pace of your exhale, releasing piece by piece all of the air out. From here, we'll move through a 3-part Viloma breath. So wherever you find yourself in your breath cycle, taking an exhale to empty all of the air out. Then inhale into belly, pause. Rib cage, feel sideways expand and pause. Chest and collarbones, pause. And exhale, one steady stream, release it all out. We'll move through 3 more rounds of this. So finding your inhale to expand belly, pause. Opening up through chest, lungs, rib cage, pause. And then one final inhale, opening up through the chest, filling the body with breath, pausing at the top. And exhale to release. Take 2 more rounds of this 3-part breath in your own time. Imagining the breath expanding like a balloon, fronts, back, and sides, finding 360-degree expansion and opening of the breath. And once you've completed your 2 rounds, return to your normal cycle of breath. Notice if anything has shifted or changed in the quality of your thoughts, your energy, perhaps the state of the body. Inviting in this Gemini energy of curiosity. What do you notice here? And if the hands were on the belly or chest, extend them alongside the body. We'll find a few windshield wipers. So sweep the knees from left to right. Noticing weight pour through right sit bone and left, across the back of the pelvis. And perhaps a gentle opening through the hips, the quads, the inner thighs. Take a few more sweeps from left to right. Getting curious about any sensations, any differences from right side to left. And then the next time the knees land over towards the right, pausing there for a breath. Squeeze the left glute and think of reaching the left knee forward in space toward the top edge of the mat. Scoop the tailbone under to find length through the left quad. An option to send your gaze over the left shoulder here. A slight rotation through the neck, opening up space through the chest. Inhale, breath fills belly. Exhale, we'll roll our way toward our right, keeping the legs as they are. Right shin in front, left shin behind. Place the right palm just beyond the right shoulder, and then inhale to open through the chest, left fingertips to sky. Exhale to thread left fingertips under the right armpit, reaching for the space beside you. Shifting between these 2 shapes, inhale opens you up, broadening through the collarbones, hugging shoulder blades together. And exhale, twisting through the spine, drawing left rib cage open toward the right. As you open, shine the heart toward the sky, lift through the chest. And as you close, notice the spiral through the spine, maybe sending the gaze over right shoulder. The next time you open, plant the left hand to the outside of the left shin. Inhale, float right hand up and overhead. Find a side bend toward the left. Breathing in to fill the space between the ribs, expanding the sideways, the lungs open toward the right. Then exhale, right palm meets the mat. We'll make our way onto the side of our body, lying down. Bring the knees to stack, ankles to stack, knees in line with hips, and the shins parallel to the side of the mat. Then bring the palms to stack. Take a breath in, fill the back body. And exhale to peel left arm open across the chest, opening into a twist. Exhale brings the palms back to touch. And inhale to peel your way open, finding your twist. Maybe the gaze goes toward the left hand. Take one more of these, synchronizing your movements with your breath. And the next time the left arm opens up, we'll pause here. Invitation to bring right hand on top of the left knee. Melt shoulder blades towards the mat. Notice any holding or resistance through the inner thighs. Maybe there's an element of softening or release. Can you draw the breath into the side of the waist, expanding the lungs in this twist? And as you exhale, rolling back toward the right, making your way back onto your spine. Again, heel toe the feet mat distance apart, and find your windshield wipers, sweeping knees from left to right. And taking this movement nice and slow, building that conversation with your body. Notice what is happening here. How does it feel? Next time knees land toward the left, pausing for a breath. Press the right hip forward in space, squeeze right glute, reach right knee to top of the mat. Maybe send the gaze over the right shoulder. Breathing length through the right thigh, the space from right hip to knee. Stay for one more breath. And then rolling your way to the left, keeping the knees staggered. Left palm grounds just beyond left shoulder. And inhale, hug the shoulder blades together at the back of the body, right fingertips open. Exhale, right hand threads under the left armpit. Inhale, expand the fingertips to sky. And exhale, twist the right arm under. Inhale, breath opens you up, arms expand in space, reaching out. And then exhale is that closing, the twisting through the spine. Find one more of these. And then the next time right hand opens to the sky, plant the palm to the outside of the right ankle. Inhale, float left hand up and overhead, finding a side bend toward the right. Think of anchoring down through left sit bone as you reach up and out through left fingertips. Hug rib cage in, take a full breath into left side body. And exhale, left hand plants to the earth. Slowly make your way down onto the left side, bringing knees and ankles to stack. And then bring the palms to touch, and as you find your inhale, open the right arm to the right. Find a spinal twist. Exhale brings you back to center, palms come to stack. Inhale to revolve open through the chest. Think of sliding the right shoulder blade down towards the mat. And take one more of these in your own time. And as you open into your twist, invitation to bring the left palm on top of the right knee, anchoring the legs down as you send the gaze toward the right. Right shoulder blade grows heavy. Soften through the inside edges of the legs. Find a circular expansion of breath. Up, down, side to side, back to front. Your next exhale draws you back onto the left side of the body, and then finding your way onto your spine, take a bend into the knees and hug the knees towards the chest, rocking from left to right.